Hi guys, welcome to the unboxing and full review of this SANAG SmartWatch for Android and iOS with Bluetooth and an IP68 waterproof rating with fitness activity tracker, heart rate, blood pressure sensor, sleep monitor, pedometer and all these things. So it's listed for around $90 on Amazon. Yeah, there is a reason why it is a little bit more costly than these super cheap smartwatches, and this is, of course, it's much more stylish than these cheap almost plastic watches. I mean, they are usually not plastic, but they are not very stylish built and so on. So here we get some details, and there's not much description on the box. It's nicely sealed, so we're going to open, see what it's in there and see how this works. So here we are. By the way, here we see that's a black color somehow, at least most of it seems to be black. Yeah, it's total black, and this is, I think, yeah, how I ordered that. And here we get some charging cable. I mean, again, even at this price range, you don't get wireless charging. I have seen, yeah, in the meantime, I've seen some wireless charging in this price range, around $100 or so, but not with this one. Yeah, normal proprietary charging cable. I mean, it looks similar like other ones. Maybe we can use that, but we always have to be very, very careful not to switch between plus and minus. And here we get something. Please peel off this before application. Yeah, sure, of course, we want to see how this looks. Yeah, and here you have it. So I was not sure about the screws. I had the impression on the pictures that the screws were more like chrome. Looks like they are not chrome. Maybe they were chrome in an old version. Here they are definitely black. The watch band seems to be quite good. So I have seen some watch bands in the past which are super flimsy, super thin, not good, or they are on the other side way too thick, so they are not bending. So here looks like that's on the good side. Don't see any problem with that. So yeah, I think it's better to fully charge and then try and also try with the app and see how this works. Here we get some information. Yeah, it's hard to read for me behind the camera, but I think it's saying S11 Smart Fitness Watch made in China. Yeah, what else, of course. But yeah, it's looking nice. I mean, definitely way above all these cheap $25 watches. It's a nice thing. I like this style, and it's still, even though it's a larger watch, it's on the really super lightweight side, not too heavy. I really like that. I've seen really heavy watches, and sometimes it can be a little bit of a problem when you're wearing it the whole time. What I'm going to do, especially to compare this, of course, with my Colex, which is also one of my favorite watches here, but you can already see, I mean, that's a little bit smaller, but it's much more lightweight. This is way heavier. It was not really a problem, but it's way heavier. It's a little bit thicker here. I mean, I like the Colex, but I had the impression that this is even a little bit more stylish, has a little bit more functions probably. So let's see, and let's check all the functions here, maybe compared to this one, which is a really good watch. So I've plugged in the cable on my power bank. So let's see. Yeah, so we can definitely see there is magnet working. So we put it on the other side and definitely works. And we have a time and a date and a battery icon here, but of course definitely date and time is wrong, so we have to be patient a little bit till it's fully charged, and then we connect it to the app. In the meantime, I can read a little bit in the instructions and see what we have to download, what kind of app we have to download. Here is what we get in the instructions. Yeah, there's even a contact card. I don't know if that's the home page. Maybe we can find out a lot of Chinese information, but also something in English. Warranty card, 12 months, then 30 days, probably yeah, free returns, exchange conditions for 30 days like Amazon has, and then 12 months warranty. But I can't tell you where this is, if this will be in China. So yeah, then good luck with that. So anyway, oh yeah, that's really super small. I'm not sure if I can show you that. English, just 7 pages. Okay, we'll try, but it's super small for my camera. So I'll try to do my very best here. It's hard to see anything. I hope it's focusing nicely. So if you want to make a better buy decision, or you bought used, or you lost the instructions, you can see something here, but it's really super small. I think it's the smallest instructions which I've ever seen. So if you want to see something, just make sure that you go to 1080p highest resolution, and yeah, make it even a little bit larger here. Maybe that helps, and I hope it's focusing nicely. So yeah, it's really tough to see anything. So we are already done. That's the good thing. Yeah, so as a real surprise for me, my phone has been able to scan this really super small QR code with a little bit of zooming in. Yeah, has been working, and it has found the F-Fit. So the good thing, we don't have to download it from their webpage. We can download it from the official Google Play Store. So you actually don't have to scan this. It's just the F-Fit, and we can see that it has a lot of good reviews, so that's the good thing. So I've never seen that with any kind of fitness watch app. This is a big surprise that we see such good ratings, and yeah, I'm going to try that, install, and yeah, wait a little bit till the watch is fully charged, and then connect and see how it works. So charging the watch hasn't been super fast. I've tried first with the power bank, but it was so slow that it turned off. I've been measuring with this USB meter. It was even below 0.1, so really slow. But it turned out it has been at almost the very end. So it's a little bit hard to tell how it will be at the beginning. So it looks like the watch came almost fully charged, and so that's a little bit a different thing. So already looks really good. So here we have the app here, so the F-Fit. Let's start and see. Probably we'll have to set up an account. So sometimes when we are lucky we can skip the registration, but looks like it's not possible here. So I had to enter a little bit of personal information after setting up the email and password. So the good thing is it didn't require like confirmation from the email. Then I just had to provide. I hope it was okay. So we have to select this skin color. That's really interesting. So I haven't seen that. They say it's improving the accuracy of the measurements. So yeah, okay, let's do that. Maybe that's really good. So yeah, target, we set it really low here, and sleep target 8 hours sounds good. Yeah, let's try with 6 hours, would already be good. So yeah, we have to allow some things, phone calls, locks, and so I don't like that, but yeah, it is as it is. Here we have it like notification access. Yeah, okay, let's allow. Go back, maybe that's it. So device, usually we have to go to device, select plus, then searches. Yeah, S11 C5. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, let's click on that. Bind successfully. It looks good. So we have already settings here which you can do here. Watch faces. Yeah, that's cool here. So a lot of watch faces. That's a really interesting thing. I mean, I've been testing a lot of watches and I've never seen so many watch faces as here. The question is then only, yeah, are they any good? I mean, are they useful or just like toys which you cannot use? So will be interesting to see. So we can synchronize, and yeah, so that's cool. So it will transfer it. Looks like it needs a little bit of data, so it will be transferred then to the watch. Question is, when we transfer all of them, will there be enough storage, or will I have to transmits them every time. Yeah, so at least it's here. That's good so far, but actually I like the first one more. So anyway, so I'm here with my final review of this SANAG smartwatch, and I've been wearing it for 2 days, means 48 hours, night and day almost, I mean, but not for showering because it's not recommended, not salt water, no hot water, no soap water. But I mean, actually with IP68 it should be possible to do that, but it's not very comfortable to take shower with a smartwatch. I've been doing this already and it was not really comfortable, so I like to put it off. So anyway, how has it been? I mean, it was super comfortable to wear. It's really lightweight for the size. I can tell you that it's rather thin and it's super lightweight. I don't know why. This is definitely not like stainless steel. Maybe it's aluminum. I think it's not plastic only, because the temperature when you touch it, this is really warm, this is plastic, but outside it's colder. So it must be like some kind of metal, probably it's some kind of aluminum. When we compare it to like another one, like the Colex, which, I mean, this is $90, this is $50, this is much heavier. I mean, if you like heavy, bulky, like something real masculine or so, then you probably go rather with this one. This is really heavy. So I've been asking a couple of different people, and yeah, I mean, for me, definitely the watch face looks better than this one with the Colex, but the watch itself, it's, I mean, it's not a female watch, but it is like rather thin and a little bit smaller than really large male watches. So it's not bad. I really like it. Yeah, but I have to tell you here, these screws, I mean, it was looking like screws, but they are definitely not screws. It's just pretending to be screws. And it's also not like stainless steel. It's all black here. So in the picture, it was looking like it would be stainless steel, but it's all black here. So yeah, here is how it looks again. Yeah, I have already a few scratches. There's no big protection here. Yeah, regarding the quality, I would say it's maybe for me a little bit too expensive for the quality. I mean, it's okay. It would be okay, I think, for $40–50 or so regarding the build, and not $90. But it has a lot of really good features. I mean, it is waterproof. The battery seemed to last really long. I've only used about 25% and it was like 2 days. So we are probably good to go for a week or so, and the connection has always been good. So almost never lost connection. I mean, that's just Bluetooth, which is basically, I don't know, 20 feet or something like that, 30 feet or so. But it has been good. I mean, I would say definitely above average. The connection much better than with other watches, has been always stable. You can see it has been transmitting all the data all the time. I've been getting notifications from text messages, WhatsApp, phone calls and so on. The only annoying thing was regarding WhatsApp web. The app seems to have sometimes a problem with the WhatsApp web, and whenever you have it on, then you get some strange notifications. So, but it's not only with this app, it's with other apps too, but there are apps which are working better. If you are like WhatsApp web guy, maybe that's not the thing for you. But apart from that, let's concentrate a little bit on the watch here. So go a little bit closer here. The bad thing is we can only activate the thing for 15 seconds. I mean, by the way, we have different watch faces here. That's on the theme, and we can just swipe, but we can download a lot of different ones here. I have just 3 of these ones. I like this one really almost the most. It looks like really stylish, but it's a little bit hard to see the date and time. So I have usually this on, where I have the day and date and time and steps and heart rate and almost everything. So but we can download about 20 of these things. That's really good. So here we have QR code for Google and so on. That's also good that we have it here. The brightness, yeah, it's okay. You have a little bit of adjustment, but that's not much. I mean, like with a Colex, you have much more. Like with this one here, you have much more variety, and especially during the night. This, the lowest setting for me is still a little bit too bright, but it's okay. I mean, I've been going with the with this watch face, so that works for the night. If you're going with the white one, maybe it's a little bit too much. So, but it doesn't have an automatic brightness, so at this price point you should expect like an automated brightness. I have seen this before, definitely. Yeah, here we have some things like theme, yeah, screen on, off. You can see it works, but the screen is not super responsive. Also with a Colex, I'm always a little bit comparing to this one because it is one of my favorite ones, and similar style, similar size, but it's almost only half price, so I'm comparing a little bit to this one. So we have much more variety also here with the screen off, but at least we have the screen off here on the watch. That's rather rare. That's a good thing. So I go with the 15 seconds, but it's only 15 seconds. That's it. It's not more than that possible, but at least we have this setting here. Then we have some system things here. There's also more, and you can see I'm struggling a little bit with the screen. I mean, usually it's not bad, but there are some menus which are not very responsive. So reboot, reset, about, shutdown. There's not much here which we can do. So we go out here. We had yeah, what we have also, that's a good thing here, the night mode. I mean, it doesn't cover all the possibilities of the night mode, but at least we can we can activate like a do not disturb, and in the same time when we have it activate, we have a starting time and we have an end time which we can set here on the watch. That's unique. That's really good. And during this time it won't trigger, like when you move your watch, it won't then activate the screen. That's good. So you have combined do not disturb and do not activate the screen. That's really good. But we don't have like a flashlight, we do not have like a disconnect, and we do not have automatic brightness during the night, something like that. But it's not bad. And we have, that's here to find the mobile phone. For me, sometimes it's been working, sometimes not. It looks like at the moment it's not doing anything. I don't know, maybe I have it on mute, but shouldn't be like that usually. So we have everything here. So I like that actually, when we have like a pull down and we have this status screen. This is a good design. I think it's really good to have this. Some of the watches don't have this, so I think it's a really good thing here. And so when we go down, we have like a state, a current fitness, like the activity state. We have the heart rate, which was really good. Heart rate did a really good job on measuring the blood pressure. Yeah, I don't know, I guess it's okay. I haven't been testing or comparing it. Sports, we have a couple of sports possibilities, but not many. I would love to have more, like standard is almost like 20 or so. Then sleep, yeah, okay, at least we have something. Some watches do not have anything, so at least we can see how much it was, but not in detail. In detail we have to go to the app, and we have a stopwatch. She can start and pause and stop and go back. And what's really good, one of the best things here, is the countdown. So you have a 1 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute, 10 minute, or something like up to almost 24 hours. You can activate like a countdown, and then it will vibrate. So that's really good. But there is no multitasking, so you have to be always on this screen during this time. That's a disadvantage. There are some watches which have a little bit of multitasking, not much settings. We have had this. Yeah, I think we are pretty much done here with all the menus. You have seen that here. It's not bad. Yeah, it's usually pretty responsive. It's good to work with. Yeah, so the watch itself, it's really not bad, and you can really get used to that pretty fast. Everything, the menus here. Yeah, it's not like with the Colex, but it's not bad. So let's go and try. You can see now we have a problem here. Sometimes it's really slow. There's nothing like yoga or so, which I miss a little bit, or something like just exercise as normal. So we go to swimming and turn it on, and I zoom a little bit out and will put it down into the water to see if this still works after we have been checking on the app. And we'll see if this still works after we have been checking on the app here. So I let it run. You can see it tries to measure things. So now the screen turned off, but it tries to measure my heart rate, I guess. So I'll leave it inside here. So let's see. The app is really simple. It's a good thing. It has a lot of information. We have daily activities, and for everything we can go into details and check on last dates, and or at least different days. So it saves everything, and we can see the weekly overview, also heart rate. We can see, like, we can check back with last days or so, you can see, and I think it's pretty good. It has been doing a really good job. It's pretty accurate, I think. So when I was active, you can see then the spikes, definitely also sleep. I mean, all these sleep trackings, none of these sleep trackings are really perfect, but it has been doing a really good job, I would say. Also above average, and you can see all the details here. And then GPS, if you want to start that, it's just normal tracking, but you would need your phone with you because there's no GPS with the watch. You will need the GPS from the smartphone. And then blood pressure also. There's not much, I mean, just the measurements, I think. Yeah, here we have some things, calculation. Yeah, it's not bad. It's pretty simple, but you still can dig a little bit down and find interesting facts. So that's not bad, I think. And again, it has been always connected. Good, no lost data. Then we have a couple of things for the device here. A lot of watch faces, notifications. Again, what we have here, a lot of apps. Looks like we cannot add other ones, but there are a lot which you can select here, as you can see. Then reminder settings, we have sedentary reminder, and then drinking water reminder, alarm reminder. That's like to wake you up in the morning. I have set these alarms. You can set it like for weekdays, weekends, and so the good thing, it has been working good. I mean, it showed always the right time. It woke me up and the right time, but the wake up was super weak. So if you have like a deep sleep, I'm not sure if it will wake you up. I'm really not sure. It was just vibrating a little bit weak 2 times. That was it. With other watches, you can really change the thing. Also with the Coolax, it has a really strong vibration. You can set how many times it will or how long it will vibrate. Here that's not the case. At least I haven't found anything. Then medical reminder, meeting reminders, similar thing here. Continuous heart rate monitoring. I had it on. Raise your wrist. So you can, it's a little bit strange. You activate this here, but the do not disturb during the night you have to do on the watch. But it's not bad. I mean, you have been able to connect to Google Fit. That's also good. Find the device. So you can find the watch from here or find your mobile phone from the watch. That's good. Then take a photo. That's normal thing. It will access the photo, and then you can shake your watch, and then it will take a selfie, something like that. A couple of more settings, not so much. Just most clock format, unit settings, and so on. Firmware update. It looks like it came with the latest firmware, so I didn't have to set up. Then users guidance and care. You can connect with other people, like with other watches from other people, or other people with same watch can share the information with you, and then a little bit of information about you, personal information. So that's not interesting, but everything is good. It's solid. I haven't seen any failures with the app or so. Working really good all the time. For me, it definitely had enough information. So let's check back with the watch when I take it out. So we have it here. Let's shake it off a little bit and put it on a towel, dry it a little bit, then let's long press to stop this thing. That's almost everywhere to stop is this long press, and we stop that, and Yeah, now, yeah, I don't know how this happened. I just wanted to try, and now it stopped this thing. I don't know, maybe it was just paused. Yeah, looks like we really have to fully stop. Maybe we can stop it now. Yeah, okay. Looks like it doesn't really work with when it's wet. So the thing is also, when you have done your sports, of course you can find then everything here, but there's no information here. There are some watches where you can find, like after you did some exercise, you right away find a lot of information, or you can always go back to last exercise. So looks like there isn't much here to find. But yeah, I don't see any water inside, no humidity. Looks like it has been doing a good job on like waterproof. I can't see anything here as well, so looks like it's definitely waterproof. And I have not only tested the regarding waterproofness here with normal tap water, I've also tested it out in the ocean, and it worked pretty well for swimming, like for half an hour out in the ocean, something which they definitely do not recommend, but there was no problem. You can see no water, no drops, no anything, and I've been using even the button here, of course, at the very end. Yeah, it's almost impossible to fully use it. The only thing which really works here was the sports mode, the swimming, because then the screen is protected against anything. Otherwise, if you just go into the ocean with the normal screen, the screen will go totally crazy. It will start to change everything, start and stop and do crazy things, and after half an hour battery will be fully drained. So I don't recommend this. The only thing which really works is the sports mode, the swim mode, but then you don't have actual like a time, so it's not very helpful in the water, except maybe if you want to really do it for swimming and check how long you're swimming, how many calories you burned, and like the heart rate. What's also really strange, I have been trying to record the swimming. I can't find this here anyway in the daily activities. There's nothing, no details. No matter what you do, it's a little bit weird. You can start and stop all this activity, and the only thing what it shows is here the calories and heart rate and time, something like that, and not more information. And also it doesn't go into the app. And I've also been checking on Google here. I mean, we have the heart rate, so it looks like it has transferred everything to Google Fit, but there are no details. When I go to the journal with all the details, there is nothing here. And another really positive aspect of this watch is that you can just touch the watch face, I mean the screen, and it will turn on. So it has actually 3 possibilities to wake up the watch. By the way, before I forget, yeah, the wristband is really comfortable. It's one of the thicker ones, but still really good bendable. So that's really good, and you can replace it. I think it's standard 20 millimeters. You can just push here and then take it out and replace it with any kind of standard 20 millimeters band. So everything looking good if you like the style, and if you're not too worried regarding the alarm. I really can't tell you how good this works. I mean, for me it woke me up, but still 2 times. Yeah, if you have a deep sleep, I'm really not sure if this will be enough. So if you are intending to let the watch wake you up every morning, yeah, that's maybe not the watch for you. But apart from that, it's a solid thing. For me, it's just a little bit too expensive for everything, especially for the style here. Maybe that's even a really expensive thing. I mean, when we have like a aluminum, but for me it would have been nice like with the screws a little bit better visible, a little bit larger, a little bit thicker, like more masculine. But apart from that, it's a good thing, it's a solid thing, and I'm happy with it. I think I will keep going with this watch, and I keep wearing it for some time, and I hope I've been able to help you a little bit with this video, and I'll put down the link to the Amazon listing down into the description, so you can check it out, order it right from there if you like it. And yeah, if you have any questions or comments, just write to the comment section below. I'm always happy to talk about these things. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.